Ring Walk Danny here in Las Vegas with undefeated prospect Albert Bell. Champ, first and foremost, congratulations on your most recent victory in what they call the bubble here in Las Vegas.
Yes,
Walk us through the performance. Had been out of the ring since October. Just talk to us about how it felt, not just being in the ring, but the new circumstances with this whole COVID situation.
First of all, thank you for having me on, and thank you for the congratulations. But yeah, I ain't fought since Reno in October. But
Right.
This COVID, it just got everything going kind of twisted. I was scheduled to fight March 13th. Did a whole camp, made weight, all that type of stuff. Then found out an hour before weigh-ins I won't be able to fight. Not knowing when you gonna fight again, so then you on lockdown. But training was cool. I was blessed, to be honest, to have somebody a gym I could go to and get my work in. Outside always open so you could run and stay in shape. But the bubble experience, it was actually nice. I liked it. A lot of people don't. You get your test and then you locked in from there. But before the couple days before the fight, you ain't doing nothing but making your weight and relaxing for the most part anyway. So it helped you cut out all the other kind of distractions. The in and outs, just walking the strips and stuff. Because we like to do that type of thing. But I liked it, the bubble, and then just the fighting part was just, it was real comfortable, real relaxed. Like it was like sparring in there, No, not too many distractions. You ain't getting too hype and emotional with the crowd. You just doing your thing and finding your fight flowing. It was real easy. I liked it. It's a good experience.
We've seen a little bit on social media through Top Rank, but coming from a fighter's perspective, walk us through what it was being a fighter in the bubble. What was that experience like? Obviously you say you were shut down, but just for the fans to kind of get a behind the scenes, kind of idea of it.
Like I said, I liked it, but they be strict on you, not too strict, but they got a spot. Like, okay, when you come in, they take you to the security elevators, so you go through the back. They got security escorting you the whole time, so you don't go do nothing else. They escort you to the floor. That's the 12th floor of the MGM. That's the bubble.
Okay.
So everybody in there is on quarantine. No one is allowed on that floor. No family, no friends, no nothing like that. But once you're on the floor, everybody is already tested, so you can react and interact and mingle throughout the floor. And when you're ready to train, they'll take you back down. They got the gym and the food place in the same place. It's like the same place where the fights are actually at. So you go there for your 3 squares a day, or whenever you want to get in the gym or stuff like that. But it was a real decent experience. I ain't got too many bad complaints about it.
Now, it's funny because a lot of NBA players are currently complaining about their bubble down in Orlando. But you were mentioning something about how they even had like a game room set up.
Yeah, game rooms, all that type of stuff. With like horseshoes, ping pong, a football you can run around, play catch with in there. There's a lot of games you can play in there, But and that was decent to fun doing because, like you said, everybody's tested. So all the camps are different fighters and stuff like that. Y'all can all go over there and just chill, relax. They take a few hours of the day if you want to do that. But it wasn't too bad to me. I liked it.
Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that before last June, not too many people were too keen on your name.
Mm-hmm.
You came in, shocked. The world. Maybe not in your eyes, but at least the eyes of the odds makers, a lot of media and things like that. In your defeat of Andy Vences, and we just saw him back and losing again. Doesn't seem like he's really bouncing back after you defeated him. But just talk to us, the last year, really, what it's been since the Andy Vences victory. You came back in October and you got the victory. You got the victory here recently as well. What's life been for you like, this last year?
It's been exciting. It's been fulfilling for sure. It's being with my career what I imagine what is going to be around this point of my career, So everything just falling into place, But it's nice getting the recognition for the work that I've been putting in over years. But it's still a lot of ways to go. But I'm enjoying the moment that I'm living in right now,
Now, speaking of you off camera, you mentioned how you've been fortunate and blessed, since your fight, going home, being able to help your mother out, take care of some bills and, just help your family and be able to do things that, like you said, you imagine. Being from Toledo, what does that actually mean to you, being able to, see your dreams come to fruition?
It's a beautiful thing because, like, like, you know, that's why they call it the mud. You know, it's like it's really like you stuck in the mud. So it's like a lot of people, you know, don't have these opportunities, especially doing it a legit way with just your two hands, or even the fighters that do, you know, and they get off track. You know, some get in the streets, some get killed. You know, that's how it goes. So to be one of the blessed ones or the chosen ones to actually, you know, do what the things I'm trying to do, it's definitely a beautiful thing, and it's in my city very proud of me for that. You know.
Now, you know, there's a number of fighters from Toledo that have recently been making noise. Some have been around for a minute, like Robert Easter, Tyler McQuarrie. Some, you know, starting to make a name for themselves. Earlier tonight, we saw Jared Anderson,
Right.
somebody I know you're very close to, get another victory. Talk to us about looking up to fighters that have been doing it, you know, like Robert Easter, and being able to help guide fighters like Jared Anderson who are, you know, making their way up.
You know, we had like growing up, we had a lot of cold fighters, but like I said, they never. A lot of them didn't make it out. So Robert was like the first one in like an R crop that, you know, like really touched that big scene and stuff. So it was a lot of stuff I learned from him, how he waited, move, how he got his team set up doing this and doing that, you know, and just learning to pick up little things like that, and how, you know, and you know, just learning through his experiences, you know, what to do and what not to do in certain situations and things like that, you know. So wise person. Then Tyler, you know, like we hand in hand with everything, you know, it's my brother, you know. Well, they all my brothers. And Jared, and he got the best of both worlds because he able to look up at all of us, you know what I mean? And them doors is wide open for him. And the way he can fight, it the sky's the limit for him, you know.
Now, the other fighters, you know, yourself, Tyler, Bunny, Sonny Fredrickson, like at lower weights, Jared being a heavyweight, you know, what do you see in him? You know, obviously he just got another victory tonight, but what do you see in him that can help take him to that next level? Because a lot of people criticize American heavyweights, but what do you see in Jared Anderson?
Jared got the skill set of a smaller fighter. You know, he got the hand speed, you know how to move his head, you know how to slip, you know how to switch both ways. He's a real boxer. A lot of these American heavyweights that we got now are former athletes of different sports.
Okay.
And they came over. Jared is a real fighter from through on through, you know what I mean?
Right.
He was a multiple national champion, was a shoe-in for the Olympians. For Olympian, you know, he right now he look like the next great American heavyweight. He the real deal.
With you saying that, what current heavyweight would you maybe compare him to, you know, to a certain extent? Because from what it sounded like a little bit, it's almost like it's Tyson Fury, maybe, you know, being able to actually box and also bang.
I would say that, you know, because he like more skill set. Like, yeah, he's that type of caliber of boxer because he could box and he could fight. He got this real skills. You know, he's an old school heavyweight. He's not like just a brute strength kind of guy, or just walk in, take all the punches, and hopefully wear you down and get you out of. He's a real deal fighter. You know.
Now, lastly, what would you like next? You know, obviously there's a lot of names. Jamel Herring was flown around for a long time. He's hasn't been able to get back in the ring due to positive COVID test. But you know, what would you like? You know,
either, you know, hopefully a title shot next, if not a title eliminator. You know, some with the top guys or either one of the champions. You know, but whatever comes my way, I'll be ready and prepared, and one step at a time, and I'll be ready for whatever they present me with.
What fight at 130, you know, I guess against which champion do you feel could make the biggest name for yourself?
Of course, the biggest name of myself would be dethroning Burchoke. He's the longest reigning champ in the weight class, you know. Multiple defenses, but all those guys are some good champions, you know. Jamel's a good champion. Jojo Diaz always could fight, you know. Burchoke, the longest reigning champ, knockout percentage was crazy. And I don't know too much about the Rene
Alvarado.
Yeah, but any of the champions or even in the top contenders, that whatever makes sense, you know.
Awesome. Well, really appreciate you for the time. Any message to the fans?
You know, just tap in with me. Albert Prince Bell on Instagram, Albert Bell 419 on Twitter, Albert Prince Bell on Facebook, whatever. You know, I'm on there all the time, showing love, give it back, and you know, I'm fighting for y'all. Let's make it happen.
Thank you, champ.
Free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.